How many children do you have?
23, 22 baby mother. I was batting careful, a good cricketer.
If you're batting careful, how did you manage to have 23 children?
Because I lick all of the runs, them I never out for ducks.
Yeah?
I never out for ducks.
You think...
What's good, people? Yes, check the reasoning. Now, yeah, no, we always have a kerchief with we. You know what I mean? But check the reasoning, right? There's a video with NinjaMan, old school video from 2000 from Sting Clash. But he done an interview, and I've seen this interview many times. But it dawned on me to talk about what he said. He has 23 kids with 22 women. 22 baby mother. 23 kids with 22 baby mother. I'm going to get the video. I'm going to post it. I'm going to play it before this video starts anyways. But yeah. Now, sometimes when I see these videos on TikTok, it never dawned on me to talk about it. But I was thinking to myself, you know what? Let me actually give this my little 2 cents. Now, when you look in some of these comments, they say, oh, immortally see, how much should them go breed off? Ray. You take care of them, pitney there. And all the narratives. But you know, one narrative you never, when I read the comments on this, when I see it on TikTok, those women, and this was the early 2000s, and it was, what, if you look at YouTube, you'll see this video, and he was doing that reporter lady, Emily Wicks, Cooks, or whatever her name is, sorry. My apologies if I said it wrong, but yeah. Now, those women that NinjaMan was involved with, don't you think those women knew that NinjaMan already had loads of different kids and different baby mothers before they sleep with him? Who controls access to sex? Women. Did NinjaMan rape any of those women? Did the allegations of rape ever surface about NinjaMan hold down and take these women and breed them unwillingly? Women has never been accountable for their actions of who they lay down with. It's all of a man. He's supposed to, yes, a man should have protection, but depends on the type of woman that you're dealing with. Most of these women knew who NinjaMan was, and they didn't mind having his kids. Now, you could argue the fact that, oh, in worthless, but how is he worthless? NinjaMan does not control access to sex. Men does not control access to sex. Women do. Accountability within women is not being upheld until this new generation of men speaking up and correcting that narrative. Men, we love to have intercourse in general. If you line up a bunch of men, right, and one woman, that woman probably won't sleep with none of those men. You get it? Now, if you line up a bunch of women, that man would want to sleep with all of them. This is a fact. It's a natural thing for men that want to intercourse with a low, we have high testosterone. I'm not saying NinjaMan is right, but he's not wrong. And this was in the 2000s. There's loads of different birth control. Loads of different birth forms of birth these women could have taken. Because they know that this man has loads of different kids. They know this. You could have 23 kids and the woman that you're laying on with to be 21 or 20. You could tell me these women don't know that this guy have other different baby mothers around? There's not accountability in this for women. You lay down with this man, you choose this man because XYZ, maybe he's an entertainer, maybe he's a baller, maybe he's have a hype, maybe he has money, and you know that these men are not faithful. Because these men are the 1% of men. And you know that these men have different women. And now when you have kid with him, oh, he's a deadbeat dad, he's a this and he's a that. No. You choose to lay down with this man. These type of men. You choose to lay down with these type of men. These men are not deadbeat dads. You're a deadbeat woman for laying down with this man and reproducing his seed, knowing that he have 5 different kids, 23 women, and 20. You're the one that knows this. And you decide to reprocreate and have his seed in the world. NinjaMan does not control the access to sex. When I see these comments and I said, oh, you look at him and go breed up so much. How did he breed these women? Yes, we have intercourse. But you don't have the responsibility as a female to close your legs or deny him because what? You know he has different women. You know that. This is not, I'm not making this up for clout or for whatsoever. Accountability with women in this generation. In the past, they didn't get accountable for. Now they get accountable for their actions. I was a deadbeat guy. You're the one that slept with him. You know this man has to. The thing is, yeah, every woman think they could change certain men. They think that they can change this man for the worse to fit their suitable companion partner. Doesn't work that way. A high value man, you cannot change him. He's an entertainer. You cannot change him to have one particular woman. He's a footballer, a basketballer, he's a high earner. You cannot change them. It have regular man like me having 2, 3, 4 different baby mothers. And imagine those guys. Not all of them, but majority of them have more than one baby mother. Or they will leave the woman and go with another woman because they don't satisfy with one. Bob Marley had how many? Boris Johnson, the former Prime Minister, how many did he have? High value men have always had the pick of the litter. They might not get every single one, but they've always have the pick of the litter. That's the fact. A normal man probably would have to work. Not twice as hard or whatsoever. Like, I'm a normal guy and I don't have to work twice as hard. Maybe because I'm still in my prime or something like that. I don't know. But maybe I just know how to talk to women in general. But I don't have to. That stage hasn't reached for me yet. But in general, usually men of high value men have status of cars or whatsoever. They usually get the pick. Not even a car. Like 1% of high earners, they usually get the pick of the litters. It's just fact. You can't go around it. Normal guys like me that go gym and work out, yeah, we get loads of different girls, but we don't have the pick of the litter like that. Yeah, we have couple 5 to 10 fandangles where we can say, yo, be able to walk from link, man. Yeah, we get that. But when you're a high earner of a 2-mansion house, you don't make phone calls. They phone you. NinjaMan didn't make phone calls. They phone him. Women do not take accountability for that. And this was in the late 2000 when he made this, I think it's 2000 Sting. And then she was asking him XYZ. How much forms of birth control were available in the year 2000? In the year 2000, they had the contraception. I remember that. They had the patch. The patch got introduced in what I think is 04 or something. The patch got introduced. But either way, if you reverse back the time, matching up before year 2000, they had a birth control pill that you could have taken, right? I think the coil was introduced there as well. The coil that you insert in you. They had like 10 or 3 different forms of, or 5, 10, 8 up to 8. Sorry, let me not. But I know you have up to 5 different forms of birth control by the year 2000, or in, say, if you're going back from, well, you said I have 23 kids, right? So from the year 2000, if you go back down 1999, 98, 99, and match up to his timeline of 23 different kids, between, say, and he was 37, so given the time period of introduction to birth control and new forms of birth control, I'm sure that they had more than 5 different forms of contraception for women in the early 90s, 2000s. Now, these contraceptions were available. Now, none of these women knew that this guy had those different baby mothers. Of course they did. Of course they did, but they weren't. In those days, they weren't. The men were looked at. Oh, he's a deadbeat. Having so many different. Men don't control access to sex. So how is you're the one that choose to have this guy's seed? The narrative is, if you have so many different kids as a man, but yeah, as a man, you should. Well, in my belief, you should take care of your seeds in general. You understand? But sometimes it depends on who you lay down with. If you lay down with a woman who's financially stable, then you could be okay. Like she could put down one, you put down one as well. I mean, financially put down 10K, you put down 10K, you know what I mean? But if you're a high value man and certain women looking towards you, yeah, well, taking care of a baby is nothing. And some of these women know that. That's why they choose to have babies with certain men. And they know that these men have other women and other kids. It's not a degrading thing towards women, but accountability is number one. You have to be accountable. You cannot say that this man is a and then you choose, like even today's society, you see it, loads of women want to have kids with footballers, athletes, and those men are 1%ers. Not all of them will cheat, obviously. Some are, well, you know what I mean, but they're 1%. Most of them have an understanding with the woman, and most of them have different women. Not all of them, obviously. Oh, duh, Simple Simon. Get me? But that's the way it goes. That was just my little reason on the topic. Because when I saw the video on TikTok, I mean, I've always seen it, but it just kept flashing up on TikTok and 23, 22 baby mother, real bad man. Of course, he's a real bad man. I mean, he doesn't control access to sex. The women do. You're the one that open your legs for him. He did not grape anyone. You know? Oh, sorry, I said that R word before. Damn, I hope YouTube don't give me a strike. No, because sometimes I'm talking, I don't think, you know what I mean, but I would say grape or anything, or forcible entry or something like that. Hope YouTube don't give me a strike, because I was just in the moment of explaining my analogy on the topic. Yeah, but that was just my reason on that particular thing. That video I'm gonna say, I'll probably do a breakdown on certain other things he said in that video, because they're very interesting video. Certain things I'm gonna have to talk about in another time. Do you understand? Yeah, but yeah, so there's nothing wrong with him having 23 kids. These women know that what they were signed up for. They know. You have birth control, you could go and get pregnant. I mean, you could go and, before you get pregnant, you could take your birth control and sort yourself out. Don't call him a deadbeat. You're the deadbeat woman that lay down with this guy knowing that he's an entertainer and have 10 different women. What, you didn't know? Take accountability, ladies. Take accountability. Understand? Yeah, but anyways, that was Chat the Reason. You don't know. One love, one life.